Hey, good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? This your boy, Rob Thomas Jr. from the Real News Behind the News. Oh yeah, today is a nice and pleasant Friday, October 18, 2019, here in Shreveport, Louisiana. And today in this little video here we doing right now, we want to talk about these freaky ass pastors, but most importantly, we want to talk about the state of black America. When we call ourselves, you know, come on here, girl. Y'all excuse me, I'm walking the dog. Come on here, Chai. Come on. Bring your butt on, girl. Y'all forgive me, I'm walking the dog doing this video. But what I'm finna do, I'm finna put up a video after I get through saying this. I'm gonna put up a video and then I'm gonna come back and give commentary on that video. We're gonna talk about, again, the hypocrisy of Christianity and religion in itself, period. We're gonna also talk about the state of black people when we as black people celebrate pornography and sexual deviancy openly and freely on social media, and how social media is being used to dumb our people down. But most importantly, we want to put the spotlight again on these fuck ass pastors running around here with all this sexual depravity and you know, saying just flat out fuckery. So y'all give me a second and then I'm gonna come back with my commentary on this video here in particular.
Y'all, Mr. Willie the pastor of this church. This is Portia.
You got 30 cents on you.
No, I don't. I'm sorry. And she took the drink over with the pastor. Took that nigga phone in the church though. Oh my God. So tell us the story. What's the background? What's the background, P?
See, I felt bad because, you know, he's the pastor and everything. And I had just turned a trick with him.
The pastor of this church.
I had just turned a trick with him.
Where at?
In the church.
In this church.
And I took his phone because he didn't have no money. He said he didn't have no money, so I took his phone. And I just felt like, you know, that's not good. You know, karma. So I gave him back his phone. So, you know, just so I won't get no bad karma.
Right,
you know
period.
what I'm saying? So I feel like, you know, he deserves to have his phone back. And, you know, whatever he's got to deal with, him and God can deal with that. It's not going to be on me. Because here, you can have your phone back. And you say
get
my head back.
Period. But you inside and outside of church. He only him outside of church.
Huh?
I said you inside and outside of church.
Right.
He's only him outside of church.
Yeah, he's only him outside of church. Which, you know, I mean, that is what it is. He's got to deal with that. Because I just sucked this man's dick in the pews.
Of this church.
In the pews. Yes, I did. And he didn't want to pay me, so I took his phone. Yes, that's exactly what happened. But, you know, I gave him his phone back. Because God don't like no ugly.
And we don't need the karma.
God don't like ugly.
Period.
So I'm going to give you your phone back. You can have that. You know what I'm saying? But
this church, what's the name of this church?
I'm just trying to figure out how to
Northside
get my
Community
head
Church of God. What?
How do I get my head back? I'm not going to get my head back. I'm just have to pray for my head.
Now, as y'all look in this video, you'll see that this, I don't know if that was a transvestite or what, because it's gotten to the point now where black women and transvestites, it's hard to tell them apart, you know. But in that video, you saw what this dude, what this chick, chick dude, whatever, what it was. She saying that she had turned a trick with that pastor in the church. And the pastor didn't have no money, so she took his phone. But I guess Jesus touched her heart. Since she's a whore, she felt bad about turning a trick with the pastor and taking the pastor's phone, because she knew pastor was going to need his phone, so she gave him his phone back. My whole thing is, this started the other day when you had a bunch of people here, I know here in Shreveport, all through my Facebook timeline, requesting a pornographic video where a pastor up in Texarkana, Arkansas, which is only about 75 miles away from Shreveport, was caught eating coochie. Now, for years, even though I was born and raised a Christian, when I came into the knowledge of a lot of truth, I started realizing the fuckery of organized religion. Once I started becoming a grassroots activist, I've learned that here in my city, and probably in your city, a lot of these pastors are so corrupt, depraved, and defiled that they have committed crimes, and in a lot of cases, these crimes have been reported against them. But if they are a major pastor in that city, instead of enforcing the law, your DA uses those crimes as blackmail on a lot of these preachers. This is why a lot of your preachers cannot help us as black people in our fight for justice, equality, equal rights, economic empowerment. They can't help us because if they speak anything that the system don't want them to speak, the status quo doesn't want them to speak, they're going to jail. Or they're going to lose their 501c3 status. But guess what? This says a lot about black people. When we got all this bullshit going on against us, the one thing that everybody makes trending is a pornographic video of a pastor eating some coochie. They say, I have not saw none of these videos because the next day after the pastor video surfaced, you had another video where a bunch of homosexuals was in a barbershop doing homosexual shit to each other. And now you got grown men, or so-called men, asking people to send them that video of the homosexual. And I'm like, I got to question your manhood if you as a man are asking people to send you a pornographic video with homosexuals having gay sex, gay orgies in a barbershop. But again, this goes back to show you the mind state of black people, and you wondering why nobody takes us as a race serious. Just here in Shreveport, over the last 4 months, you had 3 of these type videos. But what happened a couple of months back in Shreveport, you had a video here locally where a woman let a man take a dump on her just so she can get her rent paid. This man actually shat. I know that's probably not a word, but he didn't shit on her. He shat on her. And she rubbed it all in, and this shit went viral. But what's so killing about it, even though this video was sick and disgusting, keep in mind, I didn't see it, but just to hear about it lets me know it was disgusting. You had hundreds and thousands of people asking to see this video. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all, man? You're asking to see a sexually explicit video where somebody is getting a dump taken on them. And it goes to show you what happens is when you watch these type of videos, when you watch pornography, and keep in mind, I used to watch pornography a lot. Hell, I'd have made a couple of videos myself. But what happens when you watch these unnatural sexual escapades in the realm of pornography, what happens is you become desensitized. So now you got to watch another video that's more graphic than the one you just seen. And it continues into a spiraling, a downward spiral motion where now you are hooked on pornography. Well, black people, we have been bewitched. Because first of all, religion has fucked us up. Religion hurts black people, y'all. I'm going to be real. We're not in tune with spiritualness no more, spiritualism. We're a religious people where people right now worship their pastors more than they do God. You know what I'm saying? So now you're starting to see everything I've been telling you for the last 5-6 years about how fucked up these preachers are. And when I was telling people this, they were like, man, you need to stop judging these pastors. First of all, I ain't judging you. I'm telling you the fucking truth. Your pastors, come on now, even in your Bible, in what is it, Genesis chapter 35, verse 1 or whatever, but it's Genesis chapter 5, one of your patriarchs of the Bible screwed his own daughter-in-law thinking that she was a prostitute. So your Bible is riddled with sexual immorality. You know what I'm saying? One of Jesus' biggest followers was Mary Magdalene, a prostitute. Rahab was a prostitute. Notice what I'm saying? Notice the key word, prostitute. And all these are in your Bible. But they were patriarchs. Now, they probably, Christians going to say, it was showing God's forgiveness. How could he show God's forgiveness when one of your patriarchs went and bought some coochie from his daughter-in-law, Judah, from the tribe of Judah, which black people like to try to say, we the Jews. But if that's the case, then Judah bought some coochie from his daughter-in-law. So that in itself lets you know that sexual deviancy runs rampant in religious context. Because you look at all these priests molesting these kids and all this. But again, going back to religion and these porno videos, all you Christians that watched the video, do you realize you were watching pornography? So how can you tell me anything about righteousness? All you Christians who shared the video, do you realize that you committed a crime? Because you did not have permission from that lady or the pastor to share that video. And it goes again to show you that we as black folks are so disconnected with reality and like to be entertained that we don't give a damn about real life situations that affect us on a day-to-day basis as far as, again, equality, economics, injustice, brutality, white supremacy. Now, let a person post a video about that. Ain't but 2 or 3 Negroes gonna watch it. But you got everybody and their mama watching this pastor eat some coochie. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. It is crazy what's going on. Now, in this video that y'all just saw, again, it highlights the fact that these preachers are human beings. They freaking motherfuckers. Straight up. This woman here saying that she turned a trick with the pastor in his church, and he didn't have the money to pay for her services, so she took his phone, but she felt guilty because she didn't feel guilty because she fucked the preacher in the church. She felt guilty because she took the preacher's phone. This is the mentality that we as black people have gotten into, and the mentality that we have to break. It's crazy, man. When you got all these Christians who just last week was telling us we should forgive Amber Geiger, the white girl who killed that black dude, that Jesus will want us to forgive her, but these same Christians won't even forgive a black person for killing some coochie. One of their own, a black preacher. Y'all won't even forgive your own black preacher for simply eating some coochie, but you want us to forgive the white girl who killed the innocent black man. This shows you the state of mind of black people and how religion has us all fucked up in the head, y'all. So again, man, the solution is, let's get back to wholesomeness. Let's leave these religious institutions to their own means, to their own depravity. And let's start getting back to the ancient spiritualism that our ancestors participated and practiced in. Getting in touch with the creator, the one true spirit of the universe. You know, because as long as you following another man, guess what? You're going to be disappointed or you're going to be deceived or misled, you know. But at the same time, we as black people, we need to figure out what are our priorities. Do we want to be entertained or informed? And if we do want to just be entertained, is pornography the way that we want to be entertained? Do we want to be known as a people who continues to request and share pornographic videos on Facebook? I mean, come on, you on Facebook requesting a pornographic video and it'll be sitting in church Sunday, and I bet Jesus looking at you motherfuckers like, you little nasty, freaky motherfucker. I saw you watching them videos. But y'all, leave y'all comments, man, on this post. Y'all give me a minute, man, let me put this dog up. I'll holler back at y'all in a moment with another video talking about how you Democrats are finna allow Trump to get another 4 years. Y'all be blessed.